not just a trend, deeply connected with our whole social structure, our culture, our heritage, and it is our identity. Before we started doing fashion weeks, we felt that we needed a store which was for the designers, run by the designers. And the formula that we sort of evolved, that it should belong to the designers. As you know, that PFDC is a non-profit organization and it belongs to all the member designers. We have about 60 designers. Having said that, we have designers from Islamabad, Karachi, Lahore. I think the World Fashion Organization has come to Pakistan and we should be very thrilled about it, because we know they form linkages for designers outside Pakistan. And I know that the cause is very noble, because it is about eradication poverty and empowering the women. And this is something very close to our heart and applies totally to countries like Pakistan, where the women need to be empowered so that they are educated and we can control the population at the same time, get them education and their children educated. The World Fashion Week is an amazing idea, because it's a great opportunity for so many countries to participate and then make the world aware of what's going on in different countries.
D'azur, glacé de rose.
The fact that World Fashion Week acknowledged Pakistan and you're physically here is really, really commendable. And they're supposed to say how, I would say that you've properly diversified your portfolios and you're not just focusing on the usual suspects, Italy, Milan, all those people, all those countries, they always get the limelight. And there's fashion everywhere, and this is obviously a very niche market. And it's so awesome to see you recognize that and be there, as well as the World Fashion Week concept. I think that's genius.
I feel it's like putting the world into one big city. So to have an event like the World Fashion Week is a brilliant idea, because fashion feeds from cultures, it feeds from different places in the world, and all inspiration comes from the world of nature and the world that we live in. So I think it's a really, really cool idea. It's like the United Nations for fashion.
जब दिन के साहें ढलते हैं और शाम बेचारी आती है,
World Fashion Week is a great platform for every designer from every nation to go and represent their talents. And I think we as Pakistanis have a lot to offer to the international market, and that will be a very great opportunity for any one of us to step out there and show everyone what we have got. So I'm very excited about the whole thing, and that will be great.
I think World Fashion Week is a very, very interesting concept. As a buyer, as a consumer, and as an ordinary viewer, I think it's an invitation for you to come see the world. If I was buying and I have to go buy the best of Italy from Milan and the best from Paris and London and New York and South America and what have you, and if I can get the opportunity to see a slice of the world all under one roof, what better way to be able to view every single thing together? And not only as just a buyer, but also as a consumer. If I'm looking for some niche market, if I'm looking for something that really truly makes me tick, I don't necessarily have to sit at New York Fashion Week or in a Fashion Week in Sao Paulo to be able to see fashion from just that part of the world. Bringing everything under one roof is a phenomenal idea. I would love to be able to see something like that. Not just the fact that it excites you because I'm seeing fashion, because it excites me because I have the world at my fingertips. And if that's what's going to happen, I definitely want to be there.
Fashion for peace, fashion for Pakistan. We take the designers here in Pakistan. They're sitting on one of the second largest textile producing countries of the world. They've got a huge labour force, 180 million people in this country. They have traditional needlework and crafts that they own the ownership of these crafts. I think about 70 or 80% of the whole continent come from Pakistan. So they have wonderful traditional crafts. They have wonderful textiles in the cotton area. They've got a lake.
For sure, especially in Pakistan, fashion is the only industry which is going fine. So please support it, and it's growing tremendously. You guys are here and you have seen this fashion week happening, and it's like flawless, tush fashion week, and a good collection, good product. We have so much to offer you, and we have so much to offer this world. And I'm slightly sad about the fact that from Pakistan you always get bad news, So fashion is a softer image, image-wise, and business-wise, it's a great business.
The fashion industry in Pakistan could use all the support that it could get. We're very lucky to now have platforms such as PFDC and the council that gives us its corporate structure, that gives us the discipline to produce 2 collections, Pret as well as Couture Year. All support from the government and from other organizations is always welcome. Fashion industry globally is multi-million-dollar industry. We have the talent, we have the fabric, we have the embellishments and embroideries. I don't see why we should not have a part of the market share.
और शाम बेचारी आती है, दिल चुपके रोता है जब याद तुम्हारी आती है.
I think it starts with young people having an open mind. A lot of times I think that a lot of our young people are so frustrated with the state of affairs in our country, and the frustration turns into violence because they don't know how to express their anger and helplessness. And I think as an adult who's been here for at least 10-15 years now, I went abroad and I came back, the best message that I can give them and the way to change it is to teach them how to channel their frustration in a very positive way. And it starts with fun things, frivolous things like fashion. It starts with things that might not matter something in the beginning, but subconsciously they need to start accepting people. And it can start with accepting the guy next to you who dresses really differently. It can start from that. That line of thinking of accepting people who are different is something that this country needs very, very much.
We live in a new era of global understanding, global communications that constantly needs new channels and new forums for its expansion and outreach. It's very important for us as well how fashion can contribute to social development, to social inclusion, to the eradication of poverty, to the empowerment of women, in which we are seeing in many countries and continents such as Africa, now in Pakistan, India, all over the world, how fashion can really be used as a tool to help families to escape out of poverty. And of course, it's a business on the other side, and we want to make sure that fashion designers have a better way, the tools necessary to expand their brands.